What's going on, everybody? This is Heath coming at you. Thought I'd show you my finished K5 Blazer. Know most of you guys have seen it already through Facebook, but for those of you that haven't, I finally got it wrapped up. This is the last time you guys seen this. I can't even remember how far along I was with it, but over this past weekend, I added a few more details to it that I felt like it needed. Finally located a mirror to go on the driver's side there, and I still got to find one for the passenger side, but hopefully it'll just be digging through the parts box. I'm sure I've got maybe a couple of more of just those little standard side mirrors there. I think the build turned out pretty good. I'm proud of it. The base, hadn't done anything different to it other than staining it. As I mentioned to you guys, this was a project I had in mind for Chevy Cheeseburger's model show coming up in April this year. Had an idea for the base before I even knew exactly what I wanted to build, but I saw this K5 and probably should have thought a lot harder about building this thing from the lack of builds and videos on YouTube for these things. It's your typical AMT kit and then some. A lot of fit issues, your typical flash, and the biggest or hardest time I had was getting the roof on and getting it to line up and match up, but I finally got that put on. Then I had a bad paint job, a lot of orange peel, and I was just about to give up on it and just make it a little shelf model, but had a couple of buddies on Facebook give me some advice and motivation to keep going, and you guys know who you are, so I appreciate that. Let's see. If I haven't mentioned it already, I went with the wheels and tires from the Snap Type Jeep kit. Now, I didn't go all out and get the full Rubicon. I just wanted the wheels and tires, so I got that kit with a coupon for about $7 or $8, and that's what I would imagine a lot cheaper than what you can get aftermarket wheels and tires. So I'm happy with those, and got everything weathered up with the chalk and got my bare metal foil done. Excuse me. There's the front of the truck. And for the chrome on the bumpers, when I strip those, I typically use Drano and it takes it right off. But for some reason, that front bumper and the rear bumper, there was quite a bit of chrome after sitting in there for a week that it just did not want to budge. So I ended up having to sand both bumpers, and I ended up with what you see there, kind of like a custom smooth look, I guess you would call it. And I don't think it looks too awful bad. I tried a new chroming technique, actually a chroming product. If you guys are interested in that, or if you just like the way it looks, I can show you what I used to do it. I don't think it's too awful bad. Can't really get anything that matches chrome 100%, but I think for how it turned out for this build, it doesn't look too awful bad. Let's see, I'll spin it back around. I probably won't be able to give you too good of an interior shot, but I know most of you guys have seen what I've done with it. There's a box in the back. There's an old grease rag in the back just to add a little bit more detail to it. Let's see. Let me keep spinning her around here, guys, and I'll get to a point where I'll pop the hood and show you what I've done on the inside. Let's see if I can get her to come off. Sometimes she's a little bit tricky. There we go. Wasn't too bad. Oh, underneath the hood, I did add the dryer sheet, kind of make it look like a heat shield. That's a nice little touch I like to do there. There's the engine bay. I finally got it wrapped up. Added the wiring for the battery cables, the terminals. It's a parts box master cylinder. This kit didn't come with one. Got the lines ran for it. Got my heater hoses run, radiator hose. Those are all ones that I just threw in there from some bead wire and rubber hose that I had. And that air cleaner came off of the Camaro I built a while back. If you guys can recall, I couldn't get the hood to shut, so I'm going to put the factory air cleaner on that car that come in the kit. So thought I would use this one for this build to dress that motor up just a little bit. Not a whole lot of awesome details in the engine compartment, so you kind of had to spruce it up a little bit, but I think for what it is, it didn't turn out too awful bad. And let's see, maybe if I can grab a hold of it and show you the underside. Hard to do holding the phone here, but that's what the underside looks like. Weathered up the chassis, as I mentioned. Most of you guys have seen it before, so yeah, that's what I got, guys. Hope everybody likes it. After I got out of the little spunk I have with the paint and got back on it, I was having a lot of fun with it. And just so happened that I found that one good position to set it on the base where all the wheels touch and it looks good. So I just got lucky with that one. That's my K5, and hopefully some of you guys that came out to the show last year, and maybe some of you that didn't get the show, will get to come out this year and get to meet a few more of you guys from YouTube and hang out with you. But that's it, guys. Here in a few minutes, I'm going to try to make another video if I got enough storage for my next project that I'm working on. So thanks to all my subscribers. Appreciate you guys so much, and I'll holler at you the next time.